My name is Nur Izatuhanan binti Zulkarnain.
My name is Arifan Berozlan.
My name is Sufyan Hakim.
Hi, my name is Adina Kudim Bezukipli.
Hi, my name is Nur Emla Huda binti Muhammad Yunus.
I'll be talking about turning process briefly. So what is turning? Turning is a machining process used to make a cylindrical parts which the cutting tool moves in a linear fashion while the movement rotates. It commonly performed with a lathe. Turning reduces the diameter of the workpiece to a specific dimension and produces a smooth part finish. Proper care and maintenance are crucial to the life of and accuracy of the lathe, and also reflect the operator's quality consciousness and attitude to his work. The amount of time spent in keeping a lathe clean is more than repaid by the added life of the machine. Any kinds of chips and metal dust that are produced during the cutting operation must be brushed away frequently to prevent them from being mixed up with oil on the slides and the wheels of the lathe in the form of sludges. This abrasive sludge increases friction and makes them hard to operate, causing wear between the parts. Because if chips or grit are allowed to get under the carriage or even stay or into the headstock, the accuracy of the lathe may be impaired because small chips from the tool steel are very hard to reach out. So here's the procedure of cleaning a lathe. Number 1, always shut off the electrical switch before attempting to clean the lathe. Number 2, compressed air is not recommended for cleaning a lathe because chips and dirt might be blown into oil holes and between bearings. Number 3, a paintbrush is recommended for removing dirt and chips from the lathe. This brush is small enough to get into most places and large enough to remove chips. Number 4, use a clean cloth after brushing to remove any traces of dirt and sludge. A little oil on the cloth protects the finished surfaces of the machine from rust. Lastly, once every week, the lathe should be truly cleaned to remove gum and oil stains.
Lubrication is crucial in the maintenance of a lathe machine. It will prolong the life and accuracy of the lathe. Given proper care, a lathe retains its accuracy for years. If lubrication is neglected, the bearing surface will be damaged. As a result, the accuracy is destroyed and the life of the lathe is shortened. The gear chambers in the spindle stock, feed box, apron, and bit slide have to be filled with oil according to the lubrication chart. The other lubrication points must be greased by using a grease gun. Once a year, the oil baths in the gear chambers should be removed, respectively after 2,000 working hours. The first oil change is recommended after the first 2 or 3 months after taking the machine into service. A lathe is a precision-built machine tool, and with reasonable care, very few adjustments should be required to keep it in good condition. However, after a certain period of time, the parts get worn, and to maintain the accuracy of the lathe, slight adjustments may be necessary. Always consult the operator's manual before making any adjustments to a lathe.
Wear occurs between the bearing surface on the slides of the cross slide, compound slide, taper attachment or carriage. All these parts are equipped with flat or tapered jibs which can be adjusted to compensate for the wear between mating parts. Tapered jibs generally have one adjusting screw at each end so that the jibs can be adjusted to eliminate looseness between mating parts. Tapered jibs are usually found on the dovetail slide of the cross slide and saddle. Straight jibs are adjusted by the screw on the sides. Before jibs are adjusted, the sliding surface must be thoroughly cleaned and lubricated. Jibs should be adjusted so that no play exists between the two sliding parts and that a slight drag is felt when the feed screws or controls are being operated.
Many lathes have
safety systems built in to avoid damage to gears or systems in the event of an accident or overload. Shear pins and slip clutches are the most prevalent safety measures. Shear pins are safety devices provided by some manufacturers in the feed screw, lead screw, or gear train of a lathe to prevent damage to costly machine parts. The shear pins are generally made out of brass or aluminium and are designed to withstand a certain amount of strain. When the strain is exceeded, the pins breaks and stops motions in that part. Since shear pins have either a straight or tapered diameter, caution should be exercised when removing or replacing them. In addition, never replace a brass shear pin with a steel pin that will cause damage to the lathe. Some manufacturers equip the feed rod with a slip clutch to protect the lathe from being damaged. When the strain on the feed mechanism releases, the feed rod and automatically re-engage if when the strain is removed. Clutches of this type are preset by the manufacturers. The instructions in the operator's manual should be followed if clutches require adjustments.
As conclusion, the lathe machine is made up of sensitive parts that require constant cleaning and maintenance to ensure the machine works at its optimum performance. Apart of that, lubrication is important to keep the bearing spinning smoothly and extend its life. The gear chambers in the spindle stalk, pit box, apron, and bed slide need to be lubricated as well. Then, jibs are used to maintain the lathe's accuracy. Lathes have safety systems integrated in them to avoid damage to the gear and system during an accident or overload. Therefore, shear pin and lip clutch are the most common safety system in lathe machine.
Thank you for watching.